Is this thing on? It's on. Okay. So my aunt calls me up and she says, hey, we're having a family reunion this year, 2015. We want you to do something that stresses the importance of family unity. She said our family over the years has just been kind of disconnected. We haven't really gotten together like we used to. The older generations kind of understand the importance of coming back together. The newer generations, not that much. And so we want to really stress that this year, the importance of coming back together. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I feel her in that. While I do know some of my family members, there is this kind of impersonal disconnect I have with others. You know, you kind of have this situation where you know one side better than the other, and the side that you do know, you don't really know them, you know what I'm saying? And that's really important. And so while this may have been written specifically for my family, it applies to all families, it applies to friends, just the importance of coming back together and getting to know each other, the importance of unity, heritage, your roots, all of that. And so I have entitled this specific poem, Simply Family, and hope you like it. Okay. When I think about the concept of family, I think about love, unity, heritage, history. And a lot of families over the years seem to be losing that sense of identity they have with one another. A lot of families only relate to one side of their family, and with the other side, they just don't connect or don't know them at all. I've talked to a lot of friends who say family reunions used to be a common occurrence, and now they seem to just be slowly fading away. But that's why family reunions are so important. Reunions are about reuniting that love, creating that unity, and being reminded of that heritage and history. In my opinion, family can be summed up by one example, and that example is a tree. When I look up at a tree and see how it stands in perfection, I can't help but notice that every tree is divided up into its sections. Every section representing a time, every element representing a group. And so to understand the concept of family, you have to start at the roots. Our ancestors, though we may not have known them, had to fight through slavery. And because of that, descendants of Walkers, Berries, Sampsons, and Fullards are here. Our people had to live through world wars and seasons of drought, and because of that, Kings, Jones, and Gutens are here. And while the Great Depression may have torn families apart, we survived. We are O'Kines, Montgomerys, Davis. We are Kirby, Lowe, Ashley, but most importantly, we are family. And as a tree grows from its roots, branches often gets bigger and bigger. So do families. You see, the branch on the left side of the tree can't always see how the branch on the right is doing. But both sides look forward each year for that one season when their leaves fall, and they again can meet back at their roots, that one place they all have common ground. Here's something to note. When leaves fall to the ground, it turns into a compost that strengthens the tree. And without the fall of leaves each year, the tree would not be. So the tree, knowing what it must do to survive, lets its leaves fall each year so that it can stay alive. So if the leaves of a tree understand the importance of coming back to that place of common ground each year, how much more so should we? We must stay rooted in our history and be strong like a trunk so that when we branch off, our family bond won't snap like a twig when we leave. This is my prayer, that families can learn to stay united once again. Amen.